The heart of Athens and one of its top addresses, the Hotel Grand Bretagne. This is where we're meeting up with Annie Angelopulou on the rooftop terrace.
Yes, I like this place because of the view. So you have the view of the center of Athens. You can see the Parliament, you can see Acropolis, you can see the central square of the city, Syntagma Square.
We met the photographer once before, 6 years ago. Back then, she showed us around the Acropolis, which at the time was going to be voted on to become one of the 7 new wonders of the world. The photographer often uses the landmark as a motif in her pictures. Annie Angelopulou had been hoping the 2,500-year-old monument would make the grade. The Acropolis today. It didn't make the cut as one of the new wonders of the world. But nowadays, Annie Angelopulou thinks differently and isn't upset about how things turned out.
It was good that it was not elected. Why? Because you wanted the new wonders. So it should be a challenge for new architectural designs. Acropolis, okay, it's part of our cultural heritage, I mean, of the whole world.
A new Acropolis museum opened in 2009. It's devoted exclusively to artefacts that have been found on the site of the ancient citadel. And one of our finds has been the perfect souvenir for our giveaway draw. A plaster bust of Athena, the city's patron goddess. It may not be an original, but it's still pretty. We travel back to Syntagma Square on one of Athens' new subway lines. Like many residents, Annie Angelopulou uses the service regularly. Construction was often more like excavation work. Crews kept digging up historic objects. The 2 new lines have helped ease the city's traffic congestion.
How was it when this metro station opened a few years ago?
It was in 2000 and it was like something so joyful for everybody. You could see people that they were embracing, doing like that, and they were crying. You could not believe it.
Now the streets of Athens are less chaotic and there are more pedestrians in the downtown area. One of the businesses on Syntagma Square is the bookshop Public Store. The photographer often comes here to check out new coffee table books and get inspiration.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Like a girl.
Yeah.
The historic centre, the Plaka, is Annie's favourite neighbourhood. A century and a half ago, Athens' population was only 100,000. Today, some 4 million people live in the city and surrounding area. The downtown area is a historical protection site. We meet up with Annie's husband for dinner. It's a typical Greek meal, various dishes all placed in the middle for everyone to help themselves. Greeks like to go out, but the economic crisis has changed social life in the city.
Usually the Athenians go out at night, and they went almost every day, which was, I think, too much. I don't think in any other European capital that you would see people every night go out. Now, due to the crisis, people go out mostly on Fridays and Saturdays, something like that, or take something smaller. They don't need outside dinner.
Today, we're also just going out for drinks. We're headed to the popular Gazi district, which used to be an industrial zone. Annie Angelopulou goes out here often. And what better way to end the day in the traditional Greek way, with a glass of ouzo.